Hello everyone, my name is Mauro Eldridge and I'm going to show you today a short clip on my tool PicBrother, which I will be presenting at Grey Hat. First of all, I want to let you know what is PicBrother. PicBrother is a fake news generator that uses machine learning and other methods like Markov chains to generate fake news from real headlines. So this tool is basically a misinformation tool, a misinformation generator, which can be easily built by anyone on Python. This tool has the particularity of having two approaches. A full approach for training on fake news by training a model, by properly training a model using Keras and TensorFlow, and also a fast lane, an easier way, which is using the probabilistic approach from Markov chains. All of these functionalities are provided by different Python libraries, so there's no wheel reinventing here. I'm going to show you some of its features on a quick way, just to get a quick glance on it. PicBrother works collecting real world news from RSS feeds around the world that you can set on your own preference, having news from left wing or right wing, or even garbage news, news from well-known clickbait sites or fake news sites, etc. Once you put PicBrother to collect them, it will automatically parse all the RSS feeds and sanitize its input, removing any kind of symbol, as you can see, tags or anything else that may be lying around. As you may see now, I'm trying to collect feeds from both left-wing sites and right-wing sites. Since this is not a political talk, this is only to show the difference that you can achieve by training on different kind of entries, on different kind of political positions. As you may see, PicBrother can even guess that some of those headlines may be clickbaits or garbage. So let's try training a model here. I will train a model on the left-wing news, having 10 iterations, which is drastically low, and this will lead to disastrous results. So we'll build a really poor model only to get a quick glance on it. I will give 3 words for this model to train with. These words will be the most heavy words, the words with the most weight that the model will try to focus on when building any fake news headline. As you may see, this will invoke Keras and in consequence will invoke TensorFlow too. So once it's finished configuring, setting everything, it will start generating this nonsense. Since this is a new model and has only 10 iterations, it will lead to really pure results. And when you try to generate things from this model, it will be most of the results will be nonsense. Let's give it a try. This is the model that was generated. Obviously, you can try to train this model further, and this is something that you should definitely do, train this further, because as I said before, this won't lead us to any results. Here I put this model. Obviously, you will see that words might not match at all and might have no sense. Even you may see words that are not actually real. They are like crossed words, like invented words by the model. This will obviously won't surprise anyone or it won't even be accounted for anything serious. This model is obviously disposable, it's garbage. But if you want to try to generate fake news and you don't have time to create a model, to train it, to study on TensorFlow, on Keras, on what is the best approach to build your own network, your neural network, to train this model, there's also another approach, the fast lane, as we call it, which will allow you to generate fake news on any language without training any model. And it is the Markov chains approach. It is an approach that will allow you to generate things, to generate strings using a probabilistic approach. And we can do it right now. The only requirement for this is to have gathered a couple of headlines before, to have collected around 100 or 200 headlines, which is not a hard task today. Just with a bunch of RSS feeds, you can gather your own personal file of, say, 500 headlines in some minutes. As you may see, some of them will be clunky, will be clumsy, won't be totally credible at all, but they are really cheap to generate. You can generate this kind of headlines in about half a second. As you may see, you can go and on and on. You sacrifice quality for quantity using Markov, and this works on any language. My native language is Spanish, and I tried this for months using Spanish until I decided to jump into English, and the results are pretty well acceptable. Obviously, the more data you have and the better the quality of your headlines, the best quality will your output have. So you can go on and generate a lot of them in just a few minutes. We are generating 10 fake headlines in half a second. Obviously, again, some of them will be totally unbelievable or crazy or even won't make sense at all. It all depends on how the Markov approach works on that specific headline. So, once you have gathered enough of these headlines, say 500, 1000, Big Brother has a specific switch which we were using to test its accuracy, to test how credible our models were. This specific switch is the test one, in which you will have the chance of playing a game with a friend. You can first select an affiliation, for example, let's say left wing. It will try generating fake news, and you will have to choose one among them, the most credible one for your eyes. Let's say number 5, 175 years in a blizzard of lies. Seems like a sensationalist headline, so I pick it. The game consists on hiding this headline among 9 others that are real, for sure, that were collected in the past by Big Brother. So you are mixing this one among the 9 real ones, and your friend or partner or whoever you choose has to pick one of them and say, okay, this is the imposter, this is the fake one. If you are doing your job well and you're doing your homework, you will find that the results are amusing. You will win almost any time. All of them except the number 7 are real, and you don't have to trust me. If not, all the talk that I'm going to give later on this tool on Grey Hat will be obviously in vain. You won't have to trust me. You can Google any of these headlines and see for yourself that they are real, except one. If you try to Google number 7, the one I choose as fake, you won't find it. Let's say, let's look for one that may be a possible fake one. I'd say number 5 or 6. Let's say 6. If you fail, it will tell you, okay, no, the fake headline was this one. This is a small exercise, not only to teach you how to use this tool or how to build, if you assist to my talk, on how to build your own fake news generator, but it's a talk to teach you how easy it is to fall for these scams, for these fake news, for these disinformation campaigns, for these propaganda campaigns. So if you like this video, please attend my talk on Greyhound, and I will gladly answer any question you have. And obviously I will open source this project, so if you want to collaborate on it, expand it, or do whatever, any crazy ideas you want, I'm all for it. So thanks for watching.